Hi everybody and welcome to another exciting episode of the Ungrownups video transmission for the week of April 27th, 2014. So as you guys can hear, I'm losing my voice, or I'm gaining my voice back, or something's going on with my voice. I don't really know. I'm still getting over my cold. You guys are probably like, man, you've been getting over it for 3 weeks. Yeah, it's just kind of hanging in there. Getting medicine, doing what I can. I'm on an inhaler now. Yeah, I'm that guy. I just need some headgear, and I'll be complete. So, unfortunately, you guys are going to have to deal with this voice. But I do have me something to drink today in my old 80s G.I. Joe cup. I'm not going to tell you what's in that cup. So, we're going to go ahead and crack on with the show. First of all, I want to give a shout out to my good buddy Alex Yu and the Ragin Nation for sending me this sweet Ragin Nation t-shirt. Look at this patch, man. That's embroidered. That's nice. It's not your average everyday t-shirt. That's a pretty cool patch. I am now an official member of the Ragin Nation All Access Pass here fan club. And he wrote me a super awesome, sweet note on the back. So, Alex, you rock, sir, and your drawings are on the way. So, if you guys don't know about Alex Yu and the Ragin Nation, Alex is a really good guy. You guys have probably heard him on the show, on the podcast before. He's coming out of Canada. He really, for all intents and purposes, ought to be the official PR, web, Facebook, Twitter person for Paramount and the production for Michael Bay's Transformers films. He's a huge fan of those guys and what they're doing. So am I. And he blogs about them. He does Transformer toy reviews from time to time. Lots of movie reviews. He's big into films, big into TV. So, I'm actually going to mention him today in community videos. So if you don't know about Alex Yu and the Ragin Nation, go check him out. Thanks for the gear again, Alex. You're a swell dude. So, we're going to crack on with the geek news this week. Not a lot of geek news this week, I will tell you. I don't know if it was just a busy week or there just wasn't a lot of stuff being posted because there wasn't a lot of stuff that interested me this week other than our first subject here of Ray Fisher, who's a stage actor who has been cast as Cyborg in the upcoming Justice League film. Now, I'm going to start calling it the Justice League film because I don't want to call it Batman and Superman anymore because it's going to have Cyborg and Wonder Woman. And before we know it, Flash and Martian Manhunter are going to be cast. And we're going to have a full-fledged Justice League film on our hands. No doubt about it. But Ray Fisher is somebody who's unknown to me. I'm not a fan of stage productions and don't see a lot of stage plays. So, he looks the part. He looks awesome. But I think the story goes on to say that, he's going to have a very small part in this film and it'll grow and expand later. We probably won't even see him, as, Cyborg in this movie. More than likely, we'll probably just see him as his regular human form, pre-Cyborg transformation. So, who knows what we're going to see actually. But this movie just seems to be getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and that kind of concerns me. I really would rather this story just be about Batman and Superman, and then, at the end, maybe introduce Wonder Woman, and then we go from there. But, hey, I'm not in charge of it, Warner Brothers. But in Chris Nolan and in Zack Snyder, I trust. So we'll see how that turns out. We've got some time on our hands. So that's going to bring us to some toy news this week, which there's been a little bit of. And that is, last week we were just looking at the Hot Toys Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure, and there seems to be a lot of mixed reactions to that. People loving the costume, not liking it, not being that big of a fan of it. The red looks a little leathery, so people are kind of, on the fence about that, and it's all justified, absolutely. I'm still excited. I've pre-ordered the figure, and I really do hope it comes out in October, but we'll see how that goes. But that was just last week, and this week, bam, they're giving us Rhino. Look at this monster. This thing is huge. Could he possibly be bigger than Ironmonger? Could this be the biggest figure Hot Toys has made? It's extremely possible. Hold on, I'm going back to G.I. Joe Cup. Hang on. Sorry if I don't do that from time to time. You guys are going to get really sick of this voice. So this Rhino figure looks amazing. He looks really, really cool. I would love to have this guy. And from what we've heard from Mark Webb, the director of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, he's got a grand total of 4 minutes of screen time. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. And this is the figure we get. Why Hot Toys didn't decide to show us Electro first? I have no idea. Or Green Goblin. Who knows? But I will tell you, the Asian culture, they love their robots. They love their mechs. They love big mechanical hydraulic things. And, I can only assume that these guys got over there and were like, this thing looks amazing. We're doing that. Spider-Man's huge over in Japan and Hong Kong. And so I'm sure this was just, let's do the one that looks like the mech. Let's get the mech out there. Maybe they're just really excited about it. Who knows? Well, who knows how they're going to come out in what order. But, okay. So a little tip for all you video reviewers out there and anybody doing shows on YouTube. Always check to make sure that your camera is fully charged before you do any recording, because in the middle of it, it just stopped on me. So I had to take a quick break, let it charge up, and now we're gonna crack on. So we were just talking about the Hot Toys Rhino figure. Looks amazing, but we're gonna categorize this in things that look amazing that Mark will never own, because this thing's probably gonna be like $500-600, and I also don't have the space for it, so not going to worry about it. The last bit of geek news this week is right now in Chicago, C2E2, which is the Comic-Con Entertainment Expo in Chicago, is pretty cool. It's a big comic book, toy, art, game kind of big thing, movies, TV, all that kind of stuff. Big Comic-Con going on in Chicago right now. I know a lot of my artist friends are there, so I wish them the best. But you were also getting some toy reviews that are coming out, some reveals. I mean, not reviews, but some reveals are coming out there. And Diamond Select is, and we've covered this before, is going to be releasing a set of both Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill action figures. So the most recent updates in those iterations are being shown off this week, and that's pretty cool. So we can see Wave 1 of Pulp Fiction will be Bruce Willis's character, and then Samuel L. Jackson's character, and both and also Marcellus Wallace. So that's pretty cool. So we know that we'll get Vincent Vega on down the line, but we got Jules and they look pretty cool. These look great. Probably not going to go for the whole line. Probably just pick up Jules and Vincent, and they're also showing off the Kill Bill figures as well. So they look they can look better. I'm not the biggest fan of these head sculpts. They showed off Go-Go Yubari and the Bride. So Beatrix Kiddo. So they showed her off, and both kind of head sculpts are kind of off, but things could change because they're all pending licensor approval. So we'll see how that goes. But they're looking okay right now. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll pick those up. I'm a huge fan of Kill Bill. So that's going to bring us right in. It's actually a really good segue right into to our community videos, because this week Emarae he got in some custom figures of the Kill Bill Bride, both in her motorcycle gear, her bloody version, her regular version, and Lucy Liu's character. So, and now, as these are custom figures and they're being sold by a company, Emarae was not, forthcoming with the company name or where you could get them or how much they cost. But, I'm sure that's not too hard to find out. So definitely check out Emarae's video. I don't know how much these things are, but man, I really, really want one of these Kill Bill figures. I really want a Bride 12-inch figure for my collection. That would be fantastic. So, also, Mike Saunders gave us a really good look at some Transformers he picked up recently at a, I think, like, not really like an estate show, but more of a, like a flea market or something like that. So he got his hands on a ton of Transformers. And, dude, Mike, reach out to me, bro. I'm a huge Transformers fan. You guys know I'm always running off at the mouth about Transformers. So, get at me, bro, because I'd love to chat Transformers with you sometime. And, that's going to bring us full circle right back to Transformers again, to the Ragin Nation, to Alex Yu. Shared another Ragin Nation video update about the production of Transformers 4 this week, and this has to do with all of the leak footage that came out this week from the Samsung TV Curved TV event. We got to see some of the Viacom action, and we got to see some video footage that has not been included in any TV spots or trailers yet. So definitely go check out Alex Yu's channel, The Ragin Nation, and Ragin Ronin Productions. So that's going to bring us to the end of the video, and what am I playing with with this week? Well, what I'm playing with this week, of course, is this bad boy right here, and that is the 1966 Adam West Batman. Let's see if I can get him up close to the old camera here. I'm trying to do this backwards and mirrored, so it's not the best. But you can see, nice head sculpt on the guy. It's not going to focus, so sorry about that. So I'm definitely digging this guy right here, playing with him a lot. So doing a lot of poses. This guy's pretty awesome. So it looks like last week, when at the end of the show, I said I'd be getting this guy in, and then Robin would be coming soon after. And I asked you guys, how would you guys like for me to review the figures? Do you want me to do them separately or together? And overwhelmingly, as a matter of fact, I haven't gotten anybody saying review them separately. Everybody who has commented on that video or messaged me has asked me to do it together, to review both figures together. So I will. So the figure's coming in sometime this week. I don't really know for sure. I haven't checked the tracking. It's probably going to be later in the week, Thursday, Friday. So so talking about the review schedule, I also want to talk about next week and next week's show. So, as you guys know, I always record these on, most of the time I record them on a Sunday morning, as I'm doing today. Every once in a while I'll get to record one on a Saturday, but it's mostly Sunday. So next week, my wife and I and our two boys are going to Atlanta. We're actually going to watch the San Francisco Giants hopefully beat the Atlanta Braves. Shouldn't be a problem. But, so we're actually going. We're going to be gone Thursday through Sunday, and we'll be getting in late Sunday. So the review will go up, but it'll go up really late in the day. It may even come out on Monday, because I'm taking Monday off as well. But I'll try my best to get it up on Sunday. But it really just depends on when we get in on Sunday, because Game of Thrones comes on Sunday nights, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But I'm really looking forward to going to IKEA. There's an IKEA in Atlanta, and we are going to be, I'm going to actually be able to get my second Detolf cabinet, and I'm really looking forward to that. Let's see, some other really cool things are happening this weekend as well. May 3rd, Saturday, will be Free Comic Book Day, so head out to your local comic book establishments and pick up free comics. And also on Sunday, next Sunday, will be May 4th, which is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. So be sure to be able to celebrate Star Wars as best you can. So, that's going to about do it for this show, and I'll share some pictures from our trip to Atlanta, some more of the geeky, funner stuff that we do. So be sure to tune in for that. So as always, we're going to ask if you liked the video, please like, comment, or subscribe. Be sure to turn in right here on youtube.com/Ungrownups for all your brand new toy reviews and news updates on Sundays. So until next time, peace.